Thank you for joining us for the Virtually Awful Concours de Le Monde's special awards category. And we have a real special award to give out. It is the Deepwater Horizon Memorial Environmental Damage Award. We're going to take a look at the vehicles that do the most damage to the environment, either just through their hooptiness, through a visual eyesore, or actually dump fluids or parts of them on the ground. And to help us judge that, we have our chief judge, Tim Suddard from Classic Motorsports Magazine. Howdy, Tim.
Hey there, how you doing?
Very well. And we have someone who has been an environmental planner defending the planet for over 40 years, Stella Koch. Stella, thank you so much for joining us today.
My pleasure.
Well, we have some really awful vehicles for you to take a look at, and let's get right to it. Let's take a peek here.
So she kind of protects the world against guys like us, huh?
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. What we muck up, she tries to fix. Yeah.
We thank you for your service. Now stop it.
Well, here's one that leads the way, and at least they have a pan underneath the engine to catch the oil, but it is a Honda 90, which arguably kind of did a lot for the environment. It was a small vehicle. Gave people mobility without a lot of whole lot of internal combustion engine, small CCs. But this one isn't really doing its part. It's dripping oil. So
does it run?
Unfortunately, yes, it does. It looks like it's been ridden recently. And hopefully the oil change was just for just that and not a pan underneath it, so that to catch the oil when it's sitting still.
Well, at least he didn't drain the oil on the ground when he changed it.
Exactly.
Or dump it down the drain directly to the water course.
Right. So next up, we have an entry from our friends down under. We have quite a following in Australia, and this is a car from the National Motoring Museum, their version of the Smithsonian. This is a Zita Lightburn. The Lightburn company was known in Australia for making washing machines. So of course, the next logical step is to make a sports car. So they did. This is a fiberglass bodied steel framed car with a Villars 2-stroke engine in it. So just horrible smoke, burning oil, and probably not a whole lot of speed resulting from that.
Efficiency at its best, huh?
Exactly.
Oh.
So next up, we have a SAAB 900 that just from its general eyesoreness is hurting the environment. There's a lot that's been taken out of the car and a lot of rust that's been put in, it looks like. Okay, next up we have this Chevy pickup, which was actually a flood recovery vehicle. This has been damaging water quality by sitting underwater for Lord knows how long. And this actually does have habitat for some creatures. You can see there some wasps have built a nest in the crevices. So this may be protected habitat. We don't know.
Wow. That runs?
Yes. Actually, it didn't for a while. Here's a picture of the engine that came out of it from the flood damage. You can see the minerals that have crystallized in the lifter valley there. They had to pull the engine and put a new one in it to get it to go, but through...
Why would someone do that?
Exactly. Through dogged determination and stupidity, it actually runs.
Yeah, we ask ourselves that all the time.
Okay, next up we have a Deux Chevaux that has sat under a pine tree in Monterey for the past 10 years. So it is now habitat for some lichens. Yeah. So it has that going for it. But I'm sure the Coastal Commission has a thing or two to say about this car. Comes from down under.
Oh.
This is an Isuzu KB. We got these in the United States. They were called the Chevy Love, but this one has a diesel engine in it, an Isuzu diesel engine, which I'm pretty sure they used in absolutely everything. And even it was an industrial engine for forklifts. It was an engine that they used as a marine engine, which are notoriously dirty. And they stuffed it in a pickup truck. It's been sitting under the trees out back in Australia, and it has now become spider habitat.
It looks like it's more than spider habitat.
So, of course, being in Australia, the spiders that inhabit this are, I'm sure, deadly poisonous, since nearly everything there can kill you. But this has been slowly returning to the earth since it was made, and probably polluting it along the way.
Can
Can we
we,
assume the oil would flow uphill to get us eventually, since it's down there?
Yes.
can we assume that this leaks oil?
Oh, certainly. Yes. It most certainly leaks oil. It has an Isuzu Diesel in it. Yeah, they spew oil like a sieve. So
And are the parts all staying on it?
no, there's parts rusting off of it. So any of those rise to the top on your that's an environmental disaster wish list.
Well, I don't know how Tim feels, but to me, the last one really stands out.
The pickup truck?
Yeah, it's quite spectacular. Its pieces are falling off. Its inside is catastrophic. And you said the engine is awful.
Yeah. The engines on those are just terrible.
Yeah, that's a good solid choice. I'm with you all the way.
Okay, I think this is easy because that's just, why is that still there? Does someone actually drive that?
Because
Oh, no.
people are lazy.
Well,
That's it.
Well, I think we have our winner then is the Isuzu KB pickup truck from Australia, and for having this environmental disaster on their hands, they get a $300 eBay gift card, hopefully to purchase some cleanup products and or maybe do some reparations to the environment that this truck has caused. And they also get some car care products from the folks at Griot's Garage to shine that truck up, or it looks like that one might be too far gone, to keep their other cars in fine fit and fettle so they don't end up like this. Stella, we want to thank you so much for being our critical eye, our advocate for the environment, and like to thank you, Tim, for putting this all together with our stellar panel of judges. Any last thoughts on why someone would do this?
No, but I do have something on reparation. There's a whole lot of organizations in Australia right now that are working with all the animals that were hurt with the fires. So if they feel like giving the money away, there's a lot of marsupials that aren't having a good time there that could donate it to.
That certainly could be put to good use. Well, thank you for that. We'll suggest that to them and see if they follow suit. But thank you all for being here. We'd like to thank our sponsors, Classic Motorsports Magazine, Haggerty, eBay Motors, and Griot's Garage for making all this stupidity possible. Thanks a bunch, and we'll see you at the next class.